What up, everyone of YouTube, guys, gals, non-binary pals? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we have just a quick info on Call of the Dragon Turtle, the event coming out Tuesday, May 7th until Tuesday, May 28th. I should have already been out for about 6-7 hours by the time this video gets released. So let's get into it. Call of the Dragon Turtle event features the following. Cassiopeia, like normal, the turtle. If you guys haven't seen it before, I am going to be making a part 2 for this video. That'll eventually be at the end of this video. So if this video's been out for a few days and you want to see part 2, it should be at the end of the video, maybe in the description too. Various base NPCs and admirals. Cassiopeia's power server goal. So that's like shooting specific NPCs or Cassiopeia NPCs on the map. You have to do a certain amount of damage in order to get buffs for the next day, every like 24 hours. If the server itself does not reach that damage goal, you don't get the buff. But when you do get the buff, you get insane amounts of more profit, typically. Excuse me. So, new Save Draco Chelonia. I have no idea what that is. Guild versus Guild group map, Shell Shock. Okay, I think they've done that one before. Guild map, Cassiopeia Chaos. This is a really good one. I think this is a Radiant and Curse Soul event. I'll figure it out soon. It's either Radiant and Curse Soul or Plato and Solon's coins. One of the two. But it will probably be a event currency. Multiple rankings, yeah. Quests include normal, Atlantis, daily, and secret quests. It's cool. Event chests and Atlantis chests. Dragon turtle nest eggs. Those are basically just shipwrecks in other events. Event black market. That'll be nice. I'll I'll cover part 2 with the event black market. This is just going to be a simple info on the forums. The event starts at 12 noon, May 7th. Ends at 12 noon, May 28th. This time, a second phase will begin further. Quests will become available, so don't forget to pay the quest giver a visit. So, there will be a second phase where you get a new quest line, or more quests. Shellshock Guild versus Guild map is available for short durations at various times between the 10th and the 12th of May. So we have about 3 to 5 days from the start of this video coming out. We'll have Guild versus Guild maps. And then between the 17th and 19th of May and the 24th and 26th. Okay, so we'll have three separate times. Sorry, I have something stuck in my throat. General info. You can hunt 8 event ships: Snapjaw, Bloodjaw, Turtle Raider, Turtle Plunderer, Turtle Crusher, Shell Smasher, Hookjaw Devourer, and Devourer on the sea. Furthermore, there is Cassiopeia, which is in 8 maps. So this is where Cassiopeia is going to be for you to shoot it, get the damage you need for the next day's goal to get increased rewards. It'll be 5 map, 17 map, 23-2, 29, 31-2, 36-2, 43-1, and 48-1. And each and on each guild map. Yeah, and so every guild map. All damage against any of Cassiopeia's count towards the daily target of the Cassiopeia's power, which is the daily damage. To get Cassiopeia's power, you and all other players on your server have to cause a certain amount of damage against Cassiopeia on a daily base from 12 noon to 12 noon local server time. So every single day you have to get a certain amount of damage, like I was saying, and you get the buff. Here's Cassiopeia's power. When a server achieves Cassiopeia's power, the spawning Turtle Raider and Turtle Plunderer increases while the spawning of the annoying Snapjaw and Bloodjaw decreases. Okay, so Turtle Raider, Turtle Plunderer, it's going to be more. Snapjaw and Bloodjaw, it'll be less. I think the Turtle Raider, Plunderer, I want to say those two give Radiant Souls, while the Snapjaw and Bloodjaw give Cursed Souls. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Furthermore, dragon turtle egg nests have less hit points and thus be easier to destroy, and the content improves also for the event chests. Okay. All event ships provide better rewards. The guild map Cassiopeia's can just be opened with Cassiopeia's powers active. Okay. Shell shock ammunition and shell shock torpedoes cause more damage against all event ships and submarines. So this is important. You need shell shock ammo and shell shock torpedoes if you want to do bonus damage. In each region, every so often, Draco Chelonia will appear. However, it is being hunted by various ships. Simply kill the ships during the Draco Chelonia to gain some valuable loot. If unfortunately the hunting ships manage to be successful, you won't get much loot of much worth. Please note that attacking Draco Chelonia will mean you lose your PvP protection. So that's really important. So if you pop a 1 to 3 hour PvP protection and you shoot Draco Chelonia, then you're going to have to, say you pop 1 hour and you go by 10 minutes, you see when you shoot it, well, then you're going to have to wait 50 minutes till you can pop another PvP protection. So be wary of that, for sure. Alright, we're going to try to speedrun this a little bit. So Turtle Plunder gives XP Radiant Souls when Cassiopeia's power is active. There's also a chance to receive more Radiant Souls. Yeah, so Turtle Plunderer was Radiance, like I said. Bloodjaw, Curse Souls, and more Curse Souls. There's a chance to get more Shell Shock Ammo or Shell Shock Torpedo. Shell Smasher is XP and Pearls, Crowns, Yulongs, or Saphanads, so that's good. You can get Saphanads off this. Really good for late game players. When Cassiopeia's power is active, there's also a chance to receive more Pearls, Crowns, Yulongs, Saphanads, or Orichalcum for anyone who's working on Atlantis. Player who does the last shot has a small chance to get the Apex Chelonian design. If you get the design, Fallback Crowns, or Abyssal Snapper submarine design. And if you have that, the fallback is Crowns. Hookjaw Devourer. So Pearls, Crowns, Yulong, Saphanad. When the power is active, Pearls, Crowns, Yulong, Saphanad, or Calcum. Player who inflicts the most damage has a small chance to get Yulong, Apex Chelonian design, fallback Pearls, or Abyssal Snapper submarine design, fallback Pearls. For the most damage when Cassiopeia's power is active. Queen's Legacy. Okay, you have to do at least 5%. If you do the most damage with 5% at least, you will get Queen's Legacy. I don't know how many days, but we'll find out soon. When Cassiopeia's power is active, the player who does the last shot gets Yulong, Scorpio design, fallback Crowns, Ballista design, fallback Crowns, Catapult design, fallback Crowns. So Hookjaw Devourer, getting last shot can get you 1 of 3 designs, or 2 or 3 of 3 designs, so that's cool. Turtle Raider. Depending on how much damage you inflict, you are rewarded with EXP and Radiant Souls. When its power is active, you get more Radiant Souls. So yeah, like I was saying. And then Snapjaw is probably Curse Souls, yep. And more Curse Souls, Shell Shock, or Torpedoes. So when Cassiopeia's buff is active, you want to focus on Turtle Raiders to try and get more Radiant Souls. And when Cassiopeia's power is not active, you want to do Snapjaws to get more Curse Souls, because Snapjaws spawn more when Cassiopeia's power is not active. And when it is active, Turtle Raiders and Turtle Plunderers will spawn more often. So you want to make sure to do that. Also, I realize a lot of this stuff is blocked off by the camera. That's my mistake, but take my word for what I'm saying, because I'm reading it directly off it, but apologies. I'll try to keep it a little more up to the top. Sorry. Depending on how much damage you inflict, you are rewarded with Pearls, Crown, Yulong, Cassiopeia, more Pearls, Crowns, or Calcum, Yulong. But not Saphanads off the Turtle Crusher. That kind of sucks. That's alright. Player who inflicts the most damage, small chance to receive Crowns, Apex, Chelonian, Fallback Crown, or Abyssal Snapper Submarine Design. Devour, depending on how much damage. Pearl's Crown Yulong. Power active, you get Pearl's Crown or Calcum or Yulong. Player inflicts the most damage. Small chance to receive Pearls. Chelonian design. Apex Chelonian. Abyssal Snapper Submarine. Fallback Crown. Cassiopeia's power is active. The player who inflicts the most damage, at least 5%. Queen's Legacy. So looks like the Hookjaw Devourer and the Devourer will both be giving Queen's Legacy on last shot. Player who does last shot gets Yulong. Good to know. Lock mod, depending on how much damage you inflict, you're rewarded with EXP, pearls, EXP, or pearls. So lock mod might not give pearls every time. It might just give EXP. So good to know. Cassiopeia's power active. With more pearls, crowns, or Yulongs. Lock might be good during Cassiopeia. Most damage is small chance to receive Yulongs. Most damage when power active. King's Legacy. This is going to be huge. So when Cassiopeia's power is active, you're going to want to shoot as many lock maws, this one right here, as you can, because you can get King's Legacy on it. So that's huge. You need at least 5% and most damage on it. Hunting ships. Depending on how much damage you inflict, at least 30% you are rewarded with EXP, pearls, or event points. Cassiopeia power active. More pearls, crown, Yulong. Player who inflicts most damage, Yulong. Draco Chelonia. So this is that one you don't want to shoot while you have PvP protection activated. How much damage? Rewarded with EXP. That seems kind of useless. I don't know. That's weird. You don't get actually, like, drops from it? Maybe they'll fix that. I don't know. Quake Golem, EXP, Pearls, Crown, Safinad, Yulong, or Shell Shock ammo. Most damage gets Orichalcum or Yulong. So this is going to be a good Orichalcum Yulong event, because they're also last shot is Orichalcum and Yulong. Tornado Golem, EXP, Crown, Safinad, Yulong, Shell Shock, Torpedo. So the Quake Golem will be Shell Shock ammo, and the Tornado Golem will be Shell Shock Torpedo. Also Orichalcum and Yulong. Sorry, it's such a long video. I wasn't expecting this to go on for this long, but we'll try to speedrun it more. Dragon Turtle Egg Nest. There we go. 3rd time's a charm. Got it. Harpoons. Ooh, item such as Overlord level 5. That's kind of crazy. So these are going to be well worth shooting. Everyone needs to be shooting these. Shell Shock ammo, Shell Shock torpedo, Seer Vision crystal, Overlord level 3. That's kind of weird. Can give Overlord 5 and Overlord 3. Not sure about that. Could be a typo. Other items, if you get last shot. Power. If the server's power is active, you receive Curse Souls. You receive Curse Souls and items such as Curse Souls. Yeah, I think there's some typos in this. Shell Shock ammunition, Shell Shock torpedo, Harpoon level 4. I think those are the Damask. I don't know. Might be the 1500s, might be the 500s. I'm not sure. Overlord level 4. Okay, so if you shoot it, level 5 or level 3. If the power's active, level 3, 4, or 5. Uncommon tinkering tools, crystals, and whatever other items are. So in the event chest, you could find Shell Shock ammo, Shell Shock torpedo, crystal, Seer's Vision, Dragonfire level 2, and other action items. Probably things like speed crystals or pumpkin powers or amulets, probably. Powers active, you get Radiant Souls, along with a chance to get super armor plates, bloodlust, and other items. So that's really good. Event chest, while Cassiopeia's power is active, you definitely want to farm it to get Radiant Souls and super armor plates if you're not a high enough battle point rank yet. Atlantis event, poison, shell shock, elemental torpedoes, uncommon tools, Chi-Chi sticks, that's pretty nice. Torpedo operator level 2, Dragonfire level 2, Marco, Amarax, and Mambu level 3 blueprints, and many other useful items. Event ranking, I'm not going to go over this. I'm just going to leave it there. You can look at it, pause the video. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next. We'll see this one. We'll go to 100. to 200. All right, next. Scroll down to that. This is 200 to 300. 5,000 shell shock, yada yada. Scroll down. There are more rewards. Scroll down. There are more rewards. So that's for the... Oh, so that's what the Draco Chelonia is for. So you can get Gemini maps, Gemini buffs, Overlord cannons. So it's pretty cool. Guild map, Cassiopeia Chaos. Damn, this is going to be a lot longer video than I thought. Sorry, everyone. Cassiopeia's Chaos. This is the guild map. Can only be accessed by guild members. Action item Turtle Tome is how you get in when Cassiopeia's power is active on the server. So whenever the power is active, you can use a Turtle Tome to go into the guild map with your guild members. When you find Cassiopeia on the map, you and your guildmates can cause... What? Guildmates cause against Cassiopeia's counts for the big game hunter? Wait, what? You find Cassiopeia on the map, and the damage you and your guildmates cause against Cassiopeia counts for the big game hunter ranking for the end... for the daily target of Cassiopeia's power. Okay, so let's scroll back up. What is Turtle Madness ranking? Is it this one? Daily ranking? I don't know. I don't really care that much. It's fine. After every 100 million against Cassiopeia, a wave of 20 Bloodjaw, 20 Turtle Plunder, 1 Shell Smasher, and 1 Lockmaw spawns. So I think the Lockmaw is really hard to defeat unless you're like a really big boat. So if you're a smaller boat, be careful with the Lockmaws. They might one-shot you, if I remember right. Cassiopeia's Chaos is destroyed when no other player is on the map. Cassiopeia's power isn't active anymore. Okay. Group map Den of the Turtle. Once you've collected enough magic emblems, you can access Den of the Turtle group map by safe haven speaking to Alexandro, this guy right here. After you choose the role you want, fire, earth, air, water, love, water. After the team is full, teleported to the Den of the Turtle group map. Goal of the group map is to protect the lighthouse. You guys have probably done this event before. If not, I'll try to put a part 2 or part 3 video out for this event. This event's going for a while, so I'll try to make more videos for it. So check out the end of this video or a link in the description to, or just the playlist, and I'll probably have the next video for it. Last as long as possible against NPCs protecting the lighthouse. So when you're reported to the group map, you receive a certain amount of hammer of elements, which can be used to build towers depending on your role of whatever type you choose, and upgrade towers via the quest system. The towers are also quest givers. Okay. The towers have different effects besides normal damage. I forget what all they do, but I could try and figure it out, put in a, part 2, part 3. Rewarded with each wave with Hammer of Elements, Pearls, Crowns, Yulongs, or Saffinet. So every wave you complete, you get more Hammer of Elements to keep upgrading your towers to protect the lighthouse, and every wave you get either Pearls, Crowns, Yulong, or Saffinet. Where was I? The group map ends when the lighthouse is sunk. Depending on how many waves the lighthouse has survived, you are rewarded with ranking points, ported back to the normal maps, and all remaining Hammer of Elements are removed from your inventory. So it's like you just gotta keep going, pretty much. New group map, Guild versus Guild Shell Shock. Looking for some exciting Guild versus Guild gameplay in the Shell Shock map. Join forces with your guildmates. Speak to Alexandros again, right here. The safe haven to get started. Once you're in, assign red or blue team. Protect your team's turtle by attacking the enemy team's turtle. Team that fills their damage meter first wins, or if the time limit is reached, that team has filled most of their damage meter will be declared the winner. So the team that has filled the most of their damage meter will be declared the winner. Or if the time limit runs out, whoever's higher. So keep in mind that to be eligible for reward For a reward, you must inflict at least 5% damage to the enemy turtle. As you damage the opposing team's turtle, you'll pass 3 damage thresholds. After passing the first and second thresholds, NPCs will spawn to defend their turtle. After you pass the third threshold, your team will receive a buff that gives you additional cannon damage. So good to know. Good to know. Once the match is completed, your guild is rewarded with ranking points. For every player the guild gets points for participating as well as additional points for winning. That's cool. So it's guild ranking. That's pretty cool. Be careful not to get too close to Scylla or Charybdis though, as they will instantly sink you. So that's good to know. So Scylla and Charybdis will one-shot you, apparently. If you do die, although you will respawn in the map, you will receive a debuff, which will increase every time you are killed. So basically, avoid Scylla and Charybdis at all costs, and be careful not to get sunk. You don't pop your amulets. I don't know if you got like Hourglass or Sands of Time or anything you want to pop in there. I don't even know if you can, but you might want to if you're going for a high rank. What are you waiting for? Blah, 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 blah. Event quests. Nautica quest per phase. So 7 phases, or 7 quests, 6 normal, 1 daily. I don't know. So that's per phase, and there are 2 phases. So there should be 14 quests, 12 normal, and 2 daily, I think. And then Atlantis, there should be 4 quests, so 6 normal and 2 daily for Atlantis, but that'll be after the halfway point of the event. So there will be secret quests. I'll try to figure that out. I don't know. I've never really bothered with secret quests. They kind of just seem like a hassle, but I'll see if I could ask some people in TeamSpeak to see if they can help me share the info with you guys. Daily quest reset, 12 noon local server time. Ship designs, you got the Apex Chelonian ship. You got the Deep Sea Snapper submarine. You got the Abyssal Snapper submarine. And you got the Majestic Chelonian ship design. So the Chelonian is a ranking reward, while the Abyssal and the Apex are possible loot, and the Deep Sea Snapper submarine is possible and ranking reward. Okay, so it looks like this was out for, or postponed by 2 hours. I will see if I could find the 2 hours to compensate, and I believe there should be a voucher code in the next video that was released. I don't have time for it now because this is over a 20-minute video, and I want to end it and put this out as soon as possible so you guys have a brief understanding of what you should be doing. Use Shell Shock, shoot the turtles, shoot Cassiopeia to make sure you get Cassiopeia's power buff for the next day, and then shoot your turtle plunderers, your turtle raiders, farm your radiant souls, go into your group map. That's a great area to find all of the NPCs spawning at fast race, and if you're low on curse souls, go into the guild group map, hit the Bloodjaws and the Snapjaws. You can farm crazy good curse souls in there, and then be able to buy more stuff in the black market. We'll go over the black market in probably part 2, which I'll try to release probably tomorrow, but we'll see how things go. So, peace, much love, bye everyone.